Hello guys, it's Teenage Marvel Fan back with another video, and as I mentioned in my Marvel Legends Grey Gargoyle video, Walmart is having a huge clearance on all action figures and toys and stuff, so you can get a bunch of stuff for really good deals. Those Marvel Legends, I got those for $4.50 each. These basic Avengers Endgame figures, I got them for $2.50 each. So if I bought these when they were originally released, then this would have cost me about $30, but because I waited till they were on clearance, it cost me about $7.50, I think. Check my math. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's right. But anyway, I got these three basic figures, and I didn't really need to. It's mostly because of the deal. Like, I already have a Marvel Legends version of Captain Marvel, and you can check out my review for that. I already have a Marvel Legends version of Captain America, and I don't have a Marvel Legends version of Iron Man, but I do have a regular basic version, so I don't really need the quantum suits. It's just, I mostly got these for the accessories. Like, Captain Marvel has a nice effect piece there, Iron Man has a nice blast effect piece, and then just an extra shield for Cap. So yeah. So before I get these out of the packaging, let's take a look at the, packaging that they're in. So, of course, you have some artwork for Captain America there, the name of Captain America there, the Avengers logo, a window box clearly displaying the figure, the Avengers logo, well, actually the Avengers Endgame logo before they released the title of the movie, the Hasbro logo, nothing on the side because it's just plastic. So here is a short read-up about Captain America. Pause the video now if you would like to read that. And it says, other figures in the wave, Iron Man in a quantum suit, Captain Marvel, and Marvel's War Machine. So as you can see, I just got Captain Marvel and Iron Man. And War Machine is the same exact one that they released for Infinity War, so I have that as well. And then you got all that legal mumbo-jumbo there. And on the bottom with the UPC, if you would like to check that out. So that's it for Captain America. Then we have Captain Marvel, some more artwork, the window box, all that good stuff that was on Captain America. But then we have the short read-up about Captain Marvel. Like I said, pause the video now if you would like to read it. Now, the only one here that I don't have is Ronin, because I already have him in Marvel Legends form. And they did have him at Walmart for $2.50, but it's basically a cheaper version of the Legends figure. Like, no different accessories or anything. It's literally a sword, just like the Legends figure. So yeah, I didn't feel the need to pick it up. But then you have more legal mumbo-jumbo, and I'll do the UPC again, just for those of you that would like that. And gotta wait for it to focus, because my hands are super shaky. Maybe. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Sometimes that takes a while because my hands are super shaky, and that's not good. We got some artwork of Iron Man in his quantum suit, but we never actually saw this or this in the movie, because when they were in their quantum suits, they didn't have their helmets on. This was literally just for selling toys. But the window box, Iron Man, Avengers logo again. Oh, look at that. You got another short read-up about Iron Man, Tony Stark. That's some great artwork, by the way. I love the way this looks. I actually wish that they did this in the movie, because just that helmet looks really cool with the suit. The other figures in the wave, the legal mumbo-jumbo. Hopefully I can get the UPC again, maybe. There we go. So that is the UPC for these figures. So now, without further ado, let's get these three figures out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright, and now that we have these three out of the packaging, let's take a closer look at their accessories to start off. So first of all, with Iron Man's blast effect piece here, it's just a simple blue blasting thing, which looks cool. And as you can see, it has a peg right here. And then there's a hole in Iron Man's hand here, so then you can take it and you can just place it in the hole there, push it in real nice, So you can get it secure, and then ta-da, he can be shooting a repulsor blast or something. Now, something else that I decided that I might try is see if it can go in his foot. And the answer is yes, it can. So if you got 2 of these and you had another effect piece, then you could put the other one in the other foot, and you can have it like he's, you know, blasting off, going to fly up into the sky. But I only have one right now, but like I said, $2.50. So if I go back to Walmart and there's still some of these there, I might actually pick up another one of these Iron Mans. Along with Captain Marvel, who just fell over because her effect piece is this little flame effect ball thing, which looks really nice because it's not like a solid ball or anything. Like, there's loops and holes in here and everything. So you can simply just place this on her hand, and it's a little loose on this one. It depends on how you have it positioned. Like, if you just have it on here like this, then it's loose, but if you really push it in there, then it can be, I think you have, if you twist it, then you can get the right spot, and then it'll be on there tighter. I think you can probably get it in this hand. It's just harder. So you can do that too. But with these accessories, I'm going to do a comparison at the end of the video after I do articulation, so that I can show you how these accessories look on the Legends version, and you know what, they're gonna fall over, so whatever. And finally, we have Captain America and his shield. Now, this shield is actually the same exact mold from the Marvel Legends shield. It's just done with cheaper plastic and cheaper paint, so it doesn't look as cool. But the one thing I do like about this more than the Legends version is that the straps are actual rubber. Like, on the actual Legends version, it's hard plastic, so it's hard to get the shield on there and get it tightened on. As you can see, the straps, you just place it on there, and then you just wiggle it around until you can get his hand inside that other end of the shield. And it's a bit of a tight fit, but I got it. So now we have Captain America with his shield, which is looking very nice. So now let's take a closer look at the figures themselves. So Iron Man is Quantum Suit, of course. Just a basic Iron Man helmet. I believe this is the same one that we had for the Infinity War Iron Man head. But other than that, the Quantum Suit, it's pretty basic. You know, it's gray, unlike how it is white in the movies. But that's fine. I honestly like the way this looks. I definitely would have preferred the white, but at this point, like, I don't want them to remake all of these figures with the white suits, because that would just be kind of pointless. But I like the nice black Avengers logo there and the red highlights throughout. The little blue time watch thing that can help you figure out when and where you're going. The repulsor blasting hand. And then I like the texture that they have on these black parts. It's a very nice texture. They have it going on up here too, and even on the Avengers logo. The back is pretty basic. I don't think there's really much for red on the back. Actually, no red on the back except, you know, the helmet. So it's just like gray and black here with a bunch of different textures and details and stuff. So speaking of the Quantum Suit, let's take a look at Captain America, also in a Quantum Suit. But the cool thing about these Quantum Suits is that they're actually different on all the figures. So there's also a Thor Quantum Suit and a Hulk Quantum Suit and Rocket. I don't have any of those. There's also Ant-Man, but I believe most of them are different sculpts for each one. So as you can see, well, let's do a little bit of a comparison here. You can see that Iron Man's suit is a lot chunkier than Captain America's, which doesn't really make sense at all. I mean, maybe it does because maybe he's supposed to be wearing his armor underneath this or something. So I guess that makes sense. But with Captain America, he's supposed to be like the super strong buff one. So that kind of doesn't make sense. So I might actually end up switching the head sculpts. Actually, never mind, I won't, because then that would be weird to have Captain America with a repulsor blasting hand. It would be really cool, but it just wouldn't make sense. So they are different sculpts. He has more of a six-pack here, whereas Iron Man just has like tech stuff there. His hand is different because it had to be different to get the shield on here. You also have a holding hand, so you can put something in there if it has a peg or something. Like if you wanted to, for some reason, just stick that in there. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can if you want. And the same texture on the legs. I believe the legs are the same. Yeah, I think the legs are the same. But the upper torso and the arms are at least different, so that's nice. Because that would suck if you bought like 6 different figures and it's literally the same figure with a different head sculpt. Especially when, like, with this Iron Man figure, it's literally the same head sculpt from the Infinity War one. So then, like, if it was the same body mold, then you could literally just buy the body and then just take, like, the Infinity War Iron Man, take the head off and put it on the quantum suit for a little bit. But then we have Captain Marvel. And when you're in the store and picking out this Captain Marvel, I mean, if you still see these in stores at this point, you're going to want to check the face sculpt, because half of them look like guys. So that's something to look out for. I remember when this figure was first revealed, the one image was like just the head, and at first I thought it was Thor. I was like, why does Thor have his long hair again? That's Captain Marvel. So this is not Thor, this is Captain Marvel. So look out for the head and make sure it doesn't look like Thor. Sometimes she can look a bit scary. But I like the way they did her hair. I actually like it more than the Legends version, because the Legends version has the shorter hair, but I like the longer hair here. And I like the Star Force logo thing here. Her hand can stretch out, look like she's doing like a power thing or something, I don't know. And she's also got a fist here, and she's got the backside, and the red gloves and the red boots. You have blue on the bottom of the boots. Of course, peg holes on all 3 of these figures, as I kind of show you with the Iron Man plugging in the effect piece. But anyway, now that we are done looking at the details and going over the actual figures themselves, let's go over articulation, I guess. So, Iron Man, of course, can move his head 360 degrees. You can go a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit of side to side. You can go all the way around with the arm and out, of course. The elbow can hinge in, not quite 90 degrees, but close. And that's it for arm articulation. No waist articulation or ab crunch. The legs can go out about that far, and back about that much, so not really at all. Can't do the splits, and that's really it for articulation on Iron Man. I believe Captain America will be pretty similar, but we'll do it anyway. So 360 degrees, his head's a little stiff. Not really any side to side. A little bit of up and down, out, around, elbow, not quite 90 degrees, legs out, legs back. Oh, his leg can actually go back a little further than Iron Man's, which is interesting because I believe they're the same legs as I mentioned. And Captain Marvel will probably have completely different articulation. Well, not completely different. So you can move her head from side to side. You can do it all the way around, but I don't recommend doing it because of the hair, because it'll get caught, and you could end up tearing it if you want to try and get her head to go all the way around. But you can do a little up and down, kind of. A little bit of side to side, but once again, the hair hinders that. The arms can go all the way around. Out, you have the bend at the elbow that goes almost 90 degrees but not quite. Once again, that nice effect hand out that far, back not at all really. So yeah, that is the articulation for these three figures. And now, like I mentioned before, comparisons that I wanted to do. So first of all, for comparison for the Avengers Endgame Quantum Suit Iron Man, let's go ahead and get out the Avengers Infinity War basic Iron Man that came with the Thanos. So as you can see, we got a similar height here. The head sculpts are almost identical. I believe they actually are the same. Of course, this one's thicker because he's got the suit, I guess. This one doesn't really have any articulation because it's the one that came with the Thanos. So there was a separately sold Iron Man that came with the Time Stone that I never got that has regular articulation like this. So yeah, no holes in the repulsor hands, so it's not like you could take this and just do that. There are peg holes on the feet though, so if you wanted to, you could do that. Although he's just in a static pose, so maybe if you have the regular Iron Man, that would look better. So yeah, I think those two pair well together. So just set him over there. Then we have Captain America, the Quantum Suit Captain America, with the Marvel Legends Captain America from Captain America Civil War, the 2-pack with crossbones. As you can see, the shield is exactly the same, except this one has better paint, better plastic, and it's shinier. If you look at the backs, this one is a lot looser because it's harder to get in there. I like how this one has the rubber straps, but as you can see, this one is like completely plastic. Also, the inside of this one is silver, the inside of this one is red, just like the outside. So just some extra paint on this one and just overall better quality. Now of course, because this is a legend and this is a basic figure, the legend is a bit taller because it's twice the price, unless you get it on sale like I did. I don't like how it doesn't have the chin strap here compared to this one. The wings aren't even painted on the side. I didn't even mention that. But yeah, overall that's my comparison for Captain America. Now here's Captain Marvel. So here's my Marvel Legends version, which I did a review on a while ago, like back in April maybe or something. And so just like with the size difference, of course the Legends version is taller. Like I said, I like the hair more on this one, but I don't really know which head sculpt I like more, because this one looks more realistic, but at the same time it also kind of looks like a guy, and then this one looks less realistic but still looks like a guy. So like I said, with the hair, I like the length more on this one, but I also like the color on this one more, because I don't like how dark the hair is on this one. But overall, this is a better figure because I like the shade of blue better, the shininess to it. Now, one thing I did want to try with this is the effect piece. So I'm going to see how this looks on this Captain Marvel. Let's see if I can get it in here. Alright, so that's how she looks with it. Looks very nice. Let's see if it works on the other hand, which I think is basically the same hand. So, yeah. Like I said, with the Iron Man, you might want to pick up another Captain Marvel, especially if it's $2.50, just to have another effect piece, especially if you want to use it on your Legends figure. So this is an easy way of having the effect pieces without getting the Walmart exclusive Legends binary figure. So yeah, now I have an effect piece for my Legends Captain Marvel, and that's cool. But yeah, so that is my review for these 3 figures. I'm just trying to get them standing up now, but they don't like to stand. He's probably gonna fall over, but you know, whatever. I just want to get that final shot of the video, you know? And then Iron Man, hopefully. Great, there goes Captain Marvel. Yeah, having a bit of a struggle with this. You know, might want to use some display stands with these, or you know, use it on a flat table or something. Unlike I am. So, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think about these figures, and are you thinking about picking these up for yourselves, or do you already have them, and what do you think about them? So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video so I can bestow all my Marvel knowledge upon you.